We're not in Disney World anymore. Today I'm at Six Flags Great Adventure to show you all the awesome food in the park. This is the ultimate foodie guide to Six Flags Great Adventure. Special shout out to Six Flags for having me out today. They're actually hosting me in the park to try out their brand new Flavors of the World festival. So there's a bunch of new food for this summer and I can't wait to get into it. Great Adventure is actually the theme park that I grew up coming to. It's not too far from my house in New Jersey and I'm super excited to be hosted by them today. It's kind of like a full circle moment to come back here and make a video here for you guys. Now I'm not really too sure what to expect from this food festival because I believe it's the first year that they're going to be doing it. But they hooked it up with a little Flavors of the World food and beverage tasting passport. So we've got some selections to make. I'm going to take you guys around to all the booths and show you guys some of the regular food here as well. If you're coming this summer, you're actually able to purchase one of these yourself. You get 8 little stamps and you can try a bunch of different things. This event is happening on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays in the park from June 23rd through August 13th. They're going to be having special entertainment as well as fireworks, and then of course the 7 different food booths so you can try food from around the world. You can either purchase an 8 sample passport like I have for $59.99, or you could purchase a 12 sample passport for $69.99. I'm here with my father and my sister, highly requested. Miss Walnut is back.
Hi people, I'm back.
And we haven't been here in so long. We used to come all the time as kids, season pass holders, and now we're back. It's really, really crazy to be back. And if you can't tell, the weather is not the best. So I'm pretty sure like all of the attractions are closed right now. So we're just gonna head to our first booth. Yeah, I see our first booth right over here. It's actually Korea, so I think we're gonna hit that up. Here's a little look at the menu at Korea. We have a Korean barbecue chicken skewer, Korean barbecue bacon wrapped pork kebab, that sounds really good, and then a pulled pork bao bun, and then Korean poached pears. And here it is, that barbecue pork skewer. It's wrapped in bacon, and then it's served with kimchi fried rice, topped with some green onions. I don't know guys, I feel like I'm in Epcot. But unlike Epcot, they actually have a little covered seating area for us to sit in and enjoy our food. So let's head in. We've got some chairs, some tables, and our pork skewer. Let's try our first food at this new festival. It's actually good. Green onion went down. The glaze on the outside is really smoky and kind of sweet. It's pretty good. Let's try the rice now.
What's season?
There's kimchi in it.
Oh.
Kimchi fried rice. Decent fried rice too.
Wow.
And I think $10.99, I would never actually purchase this because the portion is really small for that price. But if you have that sampling passport, it's a good thing to grab because it's tasty and it's expensive. So use that passport on this item. Very difficult for sharing. And one of Julie's favorite foods is bacon, so she's bound to like this. It's bacon wrapped pork.
No freaking way. This is delectable.
Delectable. Dad, you enjoying it too?
Pretty good.
I'm enjoying that smoky glaze.
Smoky glaze. Now that we've got some lunch in us, when we were picking up that skewer, I actually saw a place over here that serves candy apples and Tong Hulu. Now, I've seen Tong Hulu all over TikTok and all over social media, but I've never actually tried it for myself, so I'm really excited to have this for the first time. Look at that, right over here, actually across from the Korea booth, kind of right when you walk in, for a limited time, Tong Hulu candy-coated fruit. They have grapes, strawberries, and oranges. And look, there's the strawberry skewers. We've got the grape over there. The orange ones look really good too, but I think I'm gonna go with these strawberry ones. Look how nice, juicy, and plump those berries look. Along with the Tong Hulu, they also have a bunch of other holiday treats like caramel apples, candy apples, and I think you could coat them with like your choice of toppings. I see all the toppings here. I don't know, pretty cool, but I'm getting those strawberries. And here it is. When I picked it up, I realized that it's, I guess, not necessarily traditional Tong Hulu. It's actually just the candy apple coating dipped in strawberries. And it's also not very hardened. It looks very runny. The first one they gave me, all the coating completely came off in the paper, so they gave me another one, and this still doesn't look completely hardened, so I don't know how this is gonna be. As I'm kind of taking the wrapper off, I'm just realizing this is like not necessarily Tong Hulu even more. It's still coming off all over the wrapper. Let's just hope we don't break our teeth on this.
Well, if you came here for Red 40, you got it.
Guys.
What the hell?
Tong Hulu is supposed to be a thin layer of like sugar shell. This is a thick layer of candy apple coating. I can't even get the strawberry off the stick. There's red dye dripping down my legs. Looks like I'm bleeding. Oh my god. Stuck all up in my tooth. I got red dye also over my face. The strawberry was not sweet.
You were a victim of this Tong Hulu.
Attacked by fake Tong Hulu. This was not a good place, in retrospect, to try Tong Hulu for the first time. It's still in my teeth. I can't even get it out.
Your mouth is gonna be permanently tied for the rest of the day.
I have a ton of lipstick on and like my face is bleeding. I look like a psychopath. Like I don't even want to go to the bathroom because people are gonna think I'm insane. Like walking in there like this and it's on my legs too.
Looks like you had a little bit of an accident.
It's also, look at my face.
I think they can see. I don't even know if we need to get that close.
Come on, no one wants red face like me.
No thanks.
Eat that last strawberry, come on.
Mama's gonna pass on this one.
I look insane. Please disregard the red mouth for the rest of the video that I'm probably gonna have. I decided on the chicken souvlaki pita. It's got some grilled chicken in there, some tzatziki sauce, lettuce, tomato, red onions. And then they serve it with some little pita chips. I'm gonna try the chicken souvlaki pita, chicken flying everywhere. It's actually not bad.
It does look good.
It's also a huge portion. Like that's a full-size meal for you. Like that's a big portion. The chicken is good. The veggies are good. The tzatziki sauce is perfect. Pita's nice and soft. I don't know. I'd get this again. The only thing this is missing is a nice crunchy cucumber in that pita. That would have made it even better, but it's still really good. Everyone's enjoying it. What are your thoughts?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah. It's just a hole.
There's a hole. Oh, there was probably a skewer in there, Julie.
Whenever I see something like that in a chicken, it just immediately.
The chicken was probably skewered.
You're right. Right?
Yeah. Look at her go. I actually really enjoyed that pita, and now right over here I'm seeing beer around the world, so I figured we'd head over here and check this out. The prices for alcohol here make Disney look cheap. A domestic beer is $14 here, so we're gonna not do any alcohol today, and there's another booth over here that I want to show you. The beer around the world area, they also have the Caribbean section where you can get jerk chicken skewers, jerk shrimp skewers, jerk pork loin, a Jamaican beef patty, or a coconut cake with pineapple. And they're actually grilling all this stuff right out here over some charcoal. It actually smells delicious. Here are the jerk chicken skewers. It's served with two, so that's pretty cool. And then you also get some rice and peas, it looks like here. Try some of the jerk chicken. Cold. But the flavor's decent.
Put a little lime on it.
It already is very limey. Maybe it's not limey, but it has a really good kick to it. It's kind of spicy. But I gotta try the rice and peas now. Tasty.
Yeah?
Rice is good. That chicken is gonna be spicy, you guys. Mouth is gonna be on fire. What?
I thought you were gonna feed that to me.
I'm actually nervous. Like that. It's giving me anxiety.
Don't stop it.
Look at her gnawing on that thing.
That was the worst way to get it.
It was. What?
I just don't know if I'm a fan of that flavor.
It is it's a very specific flavor. I happen to like jerk seasoning, so I liked it.
I like jerk seasoning. It's very flavorful.
But for real, out of all the things we've gotten so far, I think this is going to be my least favorite. It's very cold, like I mentioned, and I don't know. It's a little too. It almost tastes like there's it almost tastes like there's too much seasoning on it, and my mouth is like burning. And I can handle spice, but yeah, a lot of salt. I definitely prefer the pita and the what's the other thing we got?
The pork.
The pork, yeah, the pork was really good and the pita was too. I prefer them. I am trying to conserve my appetite as best as possible because there is some pork roll food items here that I need to get. I'm pork roll's biggest fan, so they have like a pork roll burger and then a pork roll and cheese sandwich, so trying not to eat as much here. It looks like we just walked up on the tail end of one of the specialty entertainment for the event, and it looks like we've got some dancers from India. Right next door to the stage is actually the Mexico. They have a truck here, and I love Mexican food. Oh yeah. They do have a cheaper beer here. I'm sure it's smaller, but they've got some fried shrimp tacos, chorizo, potato skins, elote, empanada, and some Mexican soda. Something that I really love about this festival is that they actually have like examples of all of the food that you can get from the booth outside so you can see it before you purchase it. And here's a look at everything. Those potato skins, the street corn, the empanada, and the taco. A girl over in Mexico made us the most delicious looking chorizo potato skins. I mean, look at these bad boys. They look so good. And then we've also got the beef empanada here. We decided to go with two things. I couldn't decide, and actually this empanada looks pretty fire as well. I'm gonna try the empanada first. This thing is super crispy and really stuffed with a ton of beef. Really good. This is a delicious empanada.
Is it too hot?
It's very hot.
Okay. Just go right in.
The beef has a really nice smoky flavor to it. And like I said, that shell is perfectly crispy. Almost like they freshly fried it. It's really good. And I love that empanada, but now we've got to get into these chorizo potato skins, which they're too pretty to eat. I don't want to grab one. Almost too pretty to eat.
Not loving this.
Where the jerk chicken skewer had too much salt, this is lacking salt. They needed to season that potato on the inside a little bit before putting the toppings in. Love the concept though, it's really cool.
The bite with the sour cream is better.
Yeah, when you get the sour cream and the guac in there, it's a little bit better because it gives you that flavor that you need. The potato just needs a little bit more salt. The empanada was definitely the better of the two. I almost wish we got two empanadas instead of the potato skins. We still have 3 stamps to go, so I came over here to Italy, where they have a pesto gnocchi meatball arancina, a tiramisu cupcake, and some Italian soda. Now, I'm used to Italy's festival booth over in Epcot, and usually that is the worst booth at the festival. So I'm kind of impressed with how these things look because I'm not used to good Italian festival food, but these look impressive, both the dishes I got. It's not gonna be hard to beat that Epcot Italian food. We've got the pesto gnocchi right here. Smells really good. And then we've got the arancini right here, which also smells delicious. A ton of torn basil on top. Looks solid. Let's do the pesto gnocchi first.
She doesn't have any drinks.
The gnocchi itself is very good. However, there's not enough pesto flavor on there for me. It's more like olive oil, so it's good. A lot of shaved Parmesan on there, but I need a little bit more pesto on this one. Let's break into this arancini next though. Okay, we've got some beef in there, in that rice ball. Like I said, a lot of basil. Let's see how it is. Pretty good. Okay. It's a solid rice ball. I think they could have left it in the fryer for like 30 more seconds and would have been perfect. Maybe added a little bit more cheese inside so it kind of oozed out a little bit. But other than that, the tomato sauce underneath is decent. And the rice ball as a whole, pretty good. Now that we've finished Italy, we're gonna hit up our last stop for the festival, not for the day. We still have more food to uncover here at Six Flags. But I wanna hit up France for our last food of the festival. We've got a steel drum band back there representing the Caribbean. And right here we've got our France booth, the ham and cheese croissant, French tartine, escargot, Nutella, and banana crepe, and then a mixed berry crepe as well. And as always, if you're unsure, you can't decide, you can just come look. They've got examples of everything from the menu here so it can help you decide. Here is our ham and cheese croissant. Now you could have added tomato and lettuce to this, which I wasn't really feeling, you know, I just expected a nice toasty ham and cheese croissant, so that's what I got. The cheese doesn't look quite as melty as I would have liked, but let's see how it tastes. Very dry, almost like the croissant actually almost tastes more like a biscuit than a croissant. There's not really any like layers to it. It's kind of dry. Not sure if I'd get this one again. Now that we've finished up all of our festival eats, Julie's gonna tell you her favorite thing that she tried from the festival food.
This ice cold Diet Coke.
That is not from the festival.
Parali, that pork stick.
The pork skewer from Korea. Yeah, the bacon wrapped pork from Korea. Dad?
Probably the empanada.
Same. The empanada was my favorite. I'd have to go with either the pork skewer or the chicken souvlaki pita as my number 2. But everything that we tried from the festival was pretty solid. And I really like the direction that Six Flags is going with this food festival. I think it's definitely something new and interesting and really cool to have in New Jersey here. But it seems like not that many people like know about it. Not that many people are eating at the booths. It's kind of just like us. Really, I haven't really seen many other people getting things, but people should because the stuff we tried was pretty good.
I wanted to come back on quickly just to say that my answer was Diet Coke, not because the food sucked. I like the food. It's just speaking to how much I love Diet Coke. That's all I meant by that. So I wanted to clear my name.
Thank you. Before we get into the rest of the food here at Six Flags that I want to check out, did you guys take a look at this shirt, Thor Love and Thunder? I figured it was the perfect shirt to wear to Six Flags because, you know, I guess like superheroes. Thor's a superhero, right? I don't know. I don't watch those kind of movies, but do like this shirt. Love the pattern. If you guys want to shop for it, I'm gonna put the link in the description, or you can visit shoplbv.com. The sun is out, and we're gonna make our way to the other side of the park to check on the food over there. Over here they have boardwalk steak and fries with some delicious looking cheesesteaks, but we are looking for the Garden State Grill, which is just across the way. Here it is, the Garden State Grill. We've got pork roll, gourmet burgers, beer, and fries, and of course, we're here for the pork roll. Here is my Jersey burger. You have to get it with fries and a drink, so it's $18.49 for a burger, which is kind of crazy. But let's take a look here. We've got the slice of pork roll. It actually looks like it's cooked perfectly, very crispy on the outside there, but I can't wait to try it. Here's a little cross-section action for ya. Burger's looking a little sus, I must admit. But the pork roll looks good.
I actually should have put mustard.
The burger itself, like I suspected, is borderline inedible, honestly. The burger is terrible. The pork roll is good. Burger, not so much. The fact that they disrespected a perfectly good slice of pork roll with this horrible patty. And this white tomato. Yep, this, I was so hyped for it. This is what I wanted to try most. The burger with pork roll. Pork roll, for those who don't know, pork roll is a New Jersey breakfast meat, and it is very, very popular. Pork roll, egg, and cheese on everything bagel is like my favorite meal. Like, if I'm on death row, my last meal, the pork roll, egg, and cheese with salt, pepper, ketchup on an everything bagel. So big pork roll fan, but this ain't it. My father's just as big of a fan of pork roll as I am, and he split that burger with me. How was it?
The burger was bad. The pork roll was solid, but
we have to go to the bagel shop tomorrow and get a pork roll, egg, and cheese to make up for this catastrophe.
maybe,
They are playing Miranda Cosgrove in here, which is an odd choice for sure.
I'm not unhappy about it.
Julie's very happy.
How I feel about you now.
Oh, wrong. As we're walking out, I saw another really cool food, but unfortunately I am too full from all of that festival food and that pork roll burger. But they actually have Korean corn dogs. You could get them spicy, rolled in flaming hot Cheetos, or sweet, sprinkled in sugar with either mozzarella, sausage, or half and half. And honestly, these look so good. I wish I saw these earlier because I totally would have got one, but I'm too full now. Well, I think it's about time to head out of here. Today we didn't get to ride any of the attractions. The only one I was really interested in riding was King Ka, and that's been closed, so we didn't get the chance to do it. But we just ate a ton of food and just hung out with my family, so it was a good day. Before I head out, I want to give a shout out to all the members who've joined my Patreon. So shout out to Armando, Loco, Tracy, Leah, John Paul, Dustin, Nancy, Angela, Kara, Jeremy, Barbara, Lisa, Paul, Misty, Abdullah, Ashley, and Lindsay. You guys are the best. If anyone else would like to subscribe, the link is going to be in the description. Again, a huge shout out to Six Flags Great Adventure for having me out today. I had a really great time with my family, and it's so great to be back in my home park. Hopefully I'll get to visit again soon and ride some of the rides. But for now, I really enjoyed the food festival, and if you guys are going to be in the New Jersey tri-state area for the summer, I definitely recommend you come and check it out. It's worth it. The food was delicious. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye!